Okay, welcome. This is KHXLite here with my first video of my new project. This is going to be the battle events of the arena mode of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Now, I would start easy, but since I know that I will be able to beat all these simply and then I'll grow levels in them, I'm going to start with the hardest level, which is Villain's Vendetta. For this one, I'm not actually going to use the ultimate one you can get is Light Balloon, which I will be using for the first for Aqua and on this one, but I will go to the one I use most of the time for the rest of them because it's just cheap to use ultimate shot lock on the easier ones. My standard command deck is as follows. I've been using this since I first got all these commands, which I made, which you can do in this game. It's not that hard. I have all abilities equipped that I've made, so that's why my health is so high. This guy is super easy, but they have high defenses. That's what makes this game. The only reason this thing is hard is because of the I am using the ultimate keyboard, which you get from beating this. I'm not trying to be too cheap, but I'm trying to be decently fair because this is pretty difficult. Now, the thing about this boss is he's the first one you fight in the game, and on here he's pretty much hard. Now there's a trick to doing this. If you continue to roll around the arena, you're basically invincible, because while you're in your rolling formation, sliding formation, or cartwheeling formation, well, movement, you are invincible during that time. Only while you're in. If you stop rolling, though, you're not. This is why I got hit there. Sometimes you're invincible, sometimes you're not. And these are the style commands which you activate. Once you beat the boss, it just disappears. You'll see in later that it will finish the level once you beat a boss, but in here, it just disappears. I will be doing. This is actually one of the worst commands ever. It just does a lot of damage, and that's it. That's the only good bright side about this thing, is it does a lot of damage. Other than that, it's actually compared to what you could do with another command. It pretty much sucks. And I did not want to get this because this is pretty much one of the worst things you can get. Because its dodging move doesn't allow, when you cartwheel, it makes you turn different and it's not really that great. Raging Storm allows you to get into and he's dead. Raging Storm turns you into this. Glacier is an ice move. Mega Flare is a fire move as well. Curaga is obviously a cure move, and then I have one more move, I think. Right, which is Seeker Mine, which only Aqua can learn. It's a mind move that allows you to home in on things. Let's take care of this. He gets annoying if you take out his arm first. He gets annoying, which is not really that great, if you ask me. when you're doing a finishing command, or you're transforming into your, if you're actually transforming into your command style, you're invincible during that. And I'm sorry, I've been playing Spiral a lot, so I keep thinking X is to jump and circle is to square is the move button like it is in the other game, but it's just so weird to be using different commands. One of the best commands you can get is pretty much the Sky Climber, I think. I would have to say it would be the Sky Climber because it's just awesome. Not many commands you could say that about. You'll notice that when I'm hitting this guy, he's not taking a lot of damage. That's mainly due to the fact that all the bosses in this level have 20 attack, no, 20, it's 40 attack and 20 defense, which it's not the most, but in the bosses in this game, but because the secret bosses have more than 20, but up to the game this far, these guys have the highest defense, and normally I would be using nothing but normally I would be using nothing but the focus gauge to do damage, but I'm trying not to use that the best I can, because I don't think you all want to see me just go in and totally destroy everything. That's not completely fair. But I will use it every once in a while, especially if I get into trouble. Like here, he's going underground, so I can't do it. On the later bosses, I will mostly be using that. If I get trapped like that, I'm definitely going to try to run. So if I run, don't criticize me. This is a pretty difficult fight to deal with. I'm definitely going to get rid of that chest thing as soon as possible, because if that chest traps you, you're almost guaranteed to die if you're not careful. Let's get rid of the chest, which should disappear. Now this guy is fire, but he has no elemental weakness. The only thing he can do to help you protect you against this guy is pretty much run from it. Okay. Sorry about this, but this is gonna be after what happened last time on Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep arena missions. Due to unseen circumstances, my camera battery died. I thought it just had died, so I charged it and tried again. I've been playing this for the past couple of days and trying to beat the secret boss, but haven't done well with that. So I'm up to level 54 now. I was in the key. For anyone who was wondering, when I was doing the other thing, I was level 45, and now I'm 54. Anyways, this time I'm gonna, since this video is gonna be, this is just an information video, really, more of an information video than anything else. I'm going to do the bosses again as a speed run, but this time I'm going to use the cheap layout, which is really cheap in my opinion compared to what you could do. this is gonna go on to what was on the Birth by Sleep before. Anyways, all I was saying is my camera died, so I thought the battery had just died. Well, I plugged it in to charge it. I charged it overnight, and I go to use it the next day, and it's still dead. Well, it turns out my battery had completely died, and I had to buy a new one. So it's been a couple of days, and it wasn't a cheap battery. So I have even less money than what I did after buying Little Big Planet for the PSP. So now I'm down to, I was going to buy a capture card, but I really need my camera, and I don't see the point of having a capture card when I have a pretty good camera here. It doesn't record really well with, it may not record very well with Birth by Sleep due to limitations, because the PSP is trying to record in high definition, but my TV and the video won't record in it, so it puts even less quality, which is why you can barely see the words, but I try to zoom it in close enough so that you can see the words. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, what? Hold up. And this is the cheap way to beat him. Which I should not have used at all. I hope this still works. Did not really think that through at first. I forgot that if you don't quickly hurry up and do it, then I might just, if it doesn't take up the time I want it to, I'll probably sorry about that. I accidentally leaned forward and hit the camera. I was not trying to do that. I'm on my bed and the camera stand is right in front of it. It's made out of game cases, so one slight touch of it and it goes crashing down. Anyways, let's cheap him out. Okay, does not work right. Well, that took longer than it needed to. It's not like I could quit it now. This is really easy if you do it right. Try to do Dark Spiral most of the time. That's what I do. To get that, because that's the fastest way to bring it up. And then you just press X. Anyways. Okay. So I told you what I needed to tell you. This is going to be the information video. It's going to go in with the one thing. I'm going to try to do this again. Maybe, don't know. This video is 6 minutes long. I think the other video was 6 minutes long. I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys next time.